Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Midwest Buzz. We're back.
We're back. Did you miss us?
I hope you did.
XOXO Gossip Girls.
What was I saying the other day to you? And I was like, and as for me, or as for them, they'll never know.
Yeah.
Or what was it? I don't know.
As for me, I'll never tell. That's what you said.
I was trying to quote Gossip Girl and didn't do it well. But welcome back. I'm JC.
I'm Olivia.
If you're new here and you didn't know that.
Yeah, and this is the Midwest Buzz.
Yes, we are back from our long sabbatical.
Yeah, this is the longest break we've ever taken. Usually we come back beginning of October.
Question mark? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's varied in the past years, but I do think it was usually October, not November.
Yeah.
But
we're here. And we're back.
If you thought we were dead, we're not.
Did you miss us?
Yeah, I had to check with Olivia because I was like, wait, did we record an episode in
It's like, how much do we need to catch them
Yeah,
up
because I'm like, this episode basically will just be like a fun, welcome back, and this is what we did this summer.
Slash the beginning of fall.
And fall, because gosh, it's
almost
going to be freaking Christmas.
Thanksgiving first. Don't forget Thanksgiving.
I know, says the one that has her tree up.
Yeah. It's not decorated, but it is up.
Sorry if this is loud. This was bothering me. Are the letters supposed to be facing me?
Yes.
I don't know if they are. Well, anyway. My boyfriend really wants to decorate for Christmas, and I was like, are you decorating your house? And he's like, no, I want to decorate your house.
Yours is probably the cuter house, and you guys hang out at your house more, don't you?
Yeah, he comes over because I usually make food and stuff. Yeah. So
yours is the more cozy.
It's cozier. His is a construction zone right now. I was over there last night because he redid the living room, which means just paint, trim, new flooring. And then he's gonna pull that into the kitchen, but he's doing a lot more in the kitchen. And so he started working on that, and I was like, I'll come over and watch you and edit.
Yeah, there you go. I'll watch you work and you can watch me work.
Yeah, because I have 2 weddings left to edit from September. And then I have 2 in October. So I have 4 left to edit. But I'm I just need to get these done.
Yeah. Plus, then, do you have any seniors? How many sessions?
I have a lot of just random little family sessions that I took on, or I don't know. I did I have a lot of engagements that I was still shooting throughout September and October.
Yeah, it's a popular time.
So just getting caught up on all of that is my goals
before holidays.
Holidays, yes.
It's a good plan.
That is the plan.
We have been suffering from these little gnats, and one just flew across my face, and I don't know why they're in my office.
I was gonna say, it's not like you have any plants or food or anything in here.
And
that's weird.
It's very annoying. They're in our bathroom upstairs, and they're mostly in the kitchen, and so I've been trying to get rid of them. Anyways.
I think I got them from I bought a fiddle fig plant, and I'm pretty sure it brought them in because I put one of those what are they called, the bug catcher things, the sticky pads that plug into the outlet.
Yeah, mine hasn't been getting them at all.
Covered in them, but I would always put it by the plant. So I'm thinking that was the source. But now I haven't had any since it's been cold.
I think that mine has, I think because it's cold, they must have had eggs in my sink or something. Disgusting. Ew. Sorry. And then I had bananas, and sometimes I let my bananas get a little far gone so that I can make banana bread or something. And I think that brought them more somehow. I don't know. But the other day I went and lifted not gone bananas. They were perfectly fine. And just I was like, gross. So I froze those bananas and so that they can attract more. And then I've made a little vinegar dish soap sugar thing to catch them. That's been really good at catching them. The other thing people say to do is pour boiling water down your sink drain because they live down there.
I have seen that. I saw TikTok about that.
I need to do that today.
So I immediately did it
today, but
we gotta make this. We gotta make this quick.
Yeah, like JC said, I did decorate for Christmas a little early. I asked Adam the other day. I was like, "Do you think maybe you could bring the trunks up of Christmas stuff so then whenever I want it?" And then I guess because they were up here, I just had to decorate. Plus, he did put the tree together, so because he just wanted to too, I think.
It's a man's job. Just kidding.
Which we haven't decorated it, and we probably won't decorate it till closer to Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But yeah, so decorating for Christmas made my house pretty messy, and having a toddler while doing it, all the things.
I feel like having a toddler in general makes your house messy.
Yeah.
Speaking of a toddler, have you told the podcast your news?
Oh, yeah, that's my main life update. If you follow me on social media, you already know, but I'm pregnant again. So that's very exciting. And that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes,
Do you have
I'm
more
pregnant.
news?
I'm, at the time that this will come out, I'm 18 weeks.
We're getting so close to finding out the gender. I'm so
Yes.
excited.
Gender will be found out on, my appointment is December 2nd. So that's what I've been telling everybody, December 2nd.
Do you think you're going to do a reveal this time, or will you just like film something and maybe post it or just tell people?
I think that my plan is to just have them not tell us at the sonogram, but just like write it down for Adam and I, and then when Adam and I are alone together, like film us reacting to it. Because I feel like if they just tell you at the sonogram, like I don't think we would like, we really don't care, we just want a healthy baby, so you're already getting a lot of information at those sonograms,
right?
And I just want to record our reactions in case it is like, I mean, I think it's funny.
I think either way when you react, it'll be cute.
I'm just gonna be shocked either way, even though it's either a boy or a girl, but I feel like I'm gonna be like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I feel like lately the trend that everyone has been doing for gender reveals is the cake with the cups.
Which is very cute.
It is very cute.
Everyone is doing it. Yeah.
Very trendy.
If we had like down the road older kids and we were doing like a gender reveal, I could see doing like the cupcake thing to make it fun for them, or the cake thing. I thought about,
because Grant's not really old enough to understand like pink or blue.
No. So.
Yeah.
He won't care.
No,
he doesn't even understand that there's a baby in my belly. Whenever I say it, he lifts
I
up
bet
his
towards
shirt.
the end of your pregnancy,
he'll
understand a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
or he'll be like, "Mom, you are getting fat.
What's
like, going on?
Goodness, lady, you go to the gym every day, and did you bring a ball home from the gym?"
No, but we're very excited, and it's due in April.
I'm so excited.
So.
Another little April baby.
Yes, we're hoping that it comes, relatively early, healthy early, so that I can still make my brother-in-law's wedding. But we'll see. And Adam's best man in that, so
it would be ideal if you could be there.
Yes, JC is shooting it.
So. It would be fun. I mean, obviously for family, I hope you can be there. Plus, I'll be there, so it'd be more like
you're just gonna have to.
I'm gonna be working regardless. Yeah. I'll be like, so do you think you can maybe edit Olivia in? I had a project that I did for like a salon, and they were like, oh, can you remove this one person? Like they just moved different salons or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, she was like in the middle of the group. And I was like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I just told them no. I was like, maybe I could rearrange the entire photo, but I'm like, I am not sitting on Photoshop. And then my mom had texted me, and she's like on a board for like Fair SD, and there was a photo, like one of the ladies is no longer on the board, but they wanted to use this photo, and she's like, do you think you can take her out? And I was like, Mom, I was like, I don't want to. It's not only it's like hard, but it's just so time consuming.
Yeah, tedious.
And then it's still like, I always think I can tell. Like even with AI, like you just can tell.
You've got the eye for AI.
Yeah. I feel like I can spot stuff very quickly, but it's because it's your own work too. So you like notice it versus most people wouldn't.
Yeah. Speaking of work, I finished all of my weddings for the year and currently I am not taking any 2025 weddings, and the future is unclear if I will do any more weddings or not, but obviously still gonna.
I'm actually in support. I wasn't trying to be mean when I was boo like that.
She's just sad for herself because we won't hang out at weddings, although maybe I'll second shoot for
I was gonna say maybe like later in the fall you'd still second shoot.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
Yes, this decision was I've always just wanted to be a wife and a mom. That's been my dream job. And my husband is totally in support of that, and he is our main provider anyways. But mine's just like bonus cash, Yeah.
I'm very on board. I'm super happy because I know that's what you want. Yeah. I'm just sad because I just love like when we're at weddings together. Yes. I feel like that's because that's kind of like how our friendship grew. Yeah. So it's like a little bit of a end of an era.
Yeah. Which I'll still do filmy stuff. Like we'll still do our Flora and Fedora and that kind of stuff. But
exactly. It's just a transition to something different and good change.
It's a job promotion.
Yeah.
different field.
I think I've told you about this wedding. I was shooting the wedding that I just finished editing. The groom and the bride, their moms were best friends.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there are so many photos like throughout the day that it just shows, and it's so cute. Like in the salon that morning, they were like sharing a chair, like chit-chatting, and like during
like
family during like family photos, she was like, "Can we just get a photo of the four of us, like their husbands and them?"
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
how
cute. Like that would be goals.
Yeah.
For your future children's grandparents to be like best friends. You could do like just
so easy. You could do joint holidays.
Yeah. And she's an only child, so like she wouldn't have like any other siblings where like their in-laws would be like, it would just be totally normal if like all of them were together. I'm like, that's like the perfect situation.
Yeah.
And then I was just imagining like if Olivia and I, like if I have kids someday and like we could be like besties and our kids can get married. I think that would be cute.
So cute.
But I have to have a girl.
Oh,
yeah. Kids, period. I have to have a girl because there's no way that my prodigy is going to be tall enough to date one of Olivia's girls. Not that you can't be tall. Okay. Yeah. That's mean. I just
like not allow it.
Me and my boyfriend, like Cole is maybe an inch taller than me, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like we're
a short king.
Yes, and we're very like equal in height. I wouldn't say either of us are gifted in the height department,
right?
Because there are girls that are 6 foot and are dating someone 6'1". Like sometimes, but anyway, there's not always a big difference. But I just think there's something about the girl being taller that just throws me off.
Oh yeah, it's one of my
I think I'm just hung up on it.
It's a me thing.
It's not even that I think it looks weird on other people.
Like I see other couples and I like don't even care. But for me, because I am tall, 5'11", 5'10", whatever you want to call it. And it was like on the top of my list of things I wanted in a future spouse must be taller than me.
Yeah, I mean
6'5" made him super attractive in my eyes.
And like to me, I'd
now
be like
bottom of the tier. Of the
you're like over a foot taller than me.
He'd be like neck problems.
But you see that where like really short girls are with really tall guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, however you want to,
Yeah.
But anyway, my child has to be a girl.
Yes.
I think if our scenario, then we can like sit during the first dance, like crying together.
Yeah.
Tears.
JC always teases me at the mother-son dance and I'm like, I'm gonna cry, and she's like, do it, cry. And now it's gonna be both of our kids when their first dance and we're both gonna be crying.
Then I'll be like, I should have made fun of you.
And then maybe your daughter will do a mother-daughter dance. That's become popular.
Honor the bouquet. That's what everyone's doing now. Is like, I'm not doing a bouquet toss, and the mother of the bride rarely gets recognized, so I'm going to be giving my mom the bouquet. It's cute.
That's cute.
I've seen it quite a few times this year. But yeah, I'm done with weddings for the year. I don't know if I said that.
Oh yeah, our last wedding was together.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever like.
I
obviously,
had 5
if you
and
follow,
she had like 25, but still,
if you follow either of us, you know a lot of the stuff we're probably talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, wedding season is done. My next wedding, actually, unless something random would get booked, is not until your brother and sister-in-law, future sister-in-laws.
Yeah.
So, fun times. I feel like besides working, have nothing to talk about.
You started renovations on your lake house?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Is I know last time I told you guys I got a lake house. I have started renovations. I've ripped off wallpaper and carpet. We've picked out, like, looked at some paint colors. My next project is I have to take down all of the, like, popcorn ceilings off my room. Mm-hmm. There's just a lot to do. And so if I, like, do it room by room, it makes it more manageable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Versus when I think of, like, everything that has to be done.
Yeah, no, then you just fill in over your head.
Mm-hmm.
You do that.
I also follow so many people on TikTok for the sheer purpose of their, like, they do home renovations.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Some people just, like, crank stuff out.
Well,
but that's got to be, like, their
do.
full-time job because I'm, like, which once I'm caught up on editing, I will have a lot more time to, like, dedicate to it. But I'm like, oh, my gosh, they get so much done. It's beautiful.
It's insane.
I was watching this girl like made a whole countertop out of plaster, and it was like a scalloped edge. It was so cute. And I was like, can I do that? My toxic trait is I think that I can do anything I set my mind to.
Well,
I shouldn't. There are some times where it's like, no, JC, you can't do that. Hire someone.
Yeah. I definitely downplay my skills. Like, I'm not doing that. Adam?
I'll be like up on like the edge of something, like hammering something in. Like, this seems safe.
Life-threatening.
This seems really safe.
No, but it's going to be really, really cute when you're done and really special.
It will be. It'll be very fun. I'm excited. It just is going to be a process. I'll keep you guys updated, obviously. Yeah. This will be my rant session. Every week I'll come in and record and be like, do you want to know what happened in the house today? Do you want to know how many thousands I spent on flooring?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
hopefully
times.
Hopefully you don't have to rip up tile floor to put down that.
I don't think stuff. I'm hoping I don't have to.
Yeah.
That's a cool question. Do I have to jackhammer out tile?
Yeah, let's hope not.
Because upstairs I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice if I didn't have to downstairs.
Yeah. And at least it's a smaller area upstairs.
True.
Bathroom.
And that whole thing is getting demoed. So also, if you do follow me on TikTok, I'm going to try to be good about posting like renovation stuff. I've made a few videos, not anything. Mostly my TikTok is dedicated to getting free caribou. That is what it is for at this point.
If I ever got TikTok back, it would be just for that because I don't love posting reels about it.
I know.
So, but I just don't want to have TikTok again. So,
I don't.
But then
blame
there's
you.
so many people who are like, like I was watching Dancing with the Stars last night, and they're like, if you want to see the live of during the breaks of what's going on, go to our live stream on TikTok. And I was like, I don't have TikTok. I didn't need to see it anyways. There was nothing I missed.
You're gonna have
it,
call me and be like, put it on. Tell me what's happening.
Yeah, go to Dancing with the Stars. I do love Dancing with the Stars. It's good. Dwight Howard was a.
How many are like left
alert.
right now?
There's 5, and next week is the semifinal. So there was, last week they didn't have anything. So there's like a week that was missed because of the election. And then this week there were 6 couples, and then Dwight and Danny went home. Dwight Howard is a basketball player. They were like, he was basically 7 foot or 7 something, and she like, and so it was very challenging for him. And then of course he just looks different when he dances. He was not bad. He was good, and he was a fun personality, but they're better than him. So yeah, next week is the semifinals, or I guess when this comes out tomorrow is the semifinals.
Okay. Is there a guy on Dancing with the Stars who like a teeny bit looks like Cole?
Maybe people would say that Joey.
Oh yes, that's his name.
That's quite the compliment to Cole too.
Kelsey had snapped
dancer.
me
He's
like
good.
something, and she's like, I can't. Every time I see him, I just see Cole.
That's funny. I mean, he had like facial hair, I think, at first, and then he shaved it, and he looks a little bit more baby face.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe
so
that's part
it
of
is
it.
like Cole.
But he's very good.
I think it's because like the dark. Because when she sent me the snap, I was like, oh, I can kind of see it. Like dark features. He had facial hair in the photo. Like
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Steven Adirondack. I don't know how to say his last name. They say it every week and I still don't know. But basically, pommel horse guy from the Olympics. He was the one who clinched the bronze medal for our men's gymnastics team. And he's with Riley Arnold, which I always liked her sister Lindsay Arnold when she was on the show. But she has kids now, so she prioritizes that. But so I'm voting for them. They're really cute, and he's so sweet and like just wholesome.
Yeah.
So I like that. But there's so many.
So he's a
people.
gymnast?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he specializes in pommel horse. Like,
Didn't
he doesn't
watch the Olympics.
Yeah. We talked about this
watch
last
Dancing
time.
with the Stars.
Anyways.
I'm getting an education.
The last update I was going to give, was that I chopped my hair. So
You did.
I don't know if you can. It's in a
Every time I
ponytail
see it in the
because-
gym, I'm like, why is her hair so short? And then I like remember. Like, not that it's short, but like it was just so much longer.
yeah, it
Like,
was,
how
like,
many
it
inches
was-
did you take off?
I don't even know what it
Like, do you think it was like 10 inches probably?
I don't know. It was down to like here. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm about my midsection.
Yeah.
But it was just always, Grant was like, when he was trying to climb up on me, it was just getting pulled all the time. And I really wanted face framing pieces. So we added those. And I just feel like it's way easier to style. It doesn't take as long. And I also felt like with it so long, it was just kind of like limp
Yeah.
and lifeless.
Like it didn't
So
have a lot
this
of the
chopping it gave
body.
me a healthy, fresh start. So yes.
Especially because your hair grows so fast when you're pregnant, doesn't it?
Yes.
So it's nice
I already
to.
feel like it's growing so much, but
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to California next week.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'm doing a content retreat thing that Ashlyn is hosting. So that's super exciting. It'll be like my last son before I don't have, and I told myself
that confused me, but I get what you mean now. Like sunshine.
Oh, like sunshine, like warmth. I don't have any. I say this, I'm terrible. I don't have anything booked after that, and I told myself like I need to save money. No traveling this winter.
Because you're doing the lake house.
Yes, money is going into paint and cabinet things and
bathrooms.
Yeah, shower tile. I did see a TikTok on how to make my own out of plaster, though. Interesting. I don't know. I'd get halfway done. I should have bought these all. But you never know. I could see a cheap flight to Arizona and be like, peace out. I need some sunshine. It's just like,
book you for something.
That's true. If it's further out. But yes, so I'm going to go do that I fly out Tuesday and then I come back Saturday. So I'm excited for that. Get some sun. Do some fun shoots at the beach. I always get weird. I think I've talked about this before. In my bio on Instagram, it says SD wedding photographer.
San Diego.
And yes, I get so many inquiries, especially I went to San Diego for Tom and Lakin's
so you posted some
photos for their baby moon. Yes. And after that, I was getting so many inquiries for San Diego. And I was like, that is so interesting how social media works. In my mind, and most people in the Midwest, SD would be South Dakota.
Yeah.
But to most of probably
the West Coast.
They would all say SD is San Diego.
Yeah. People don't even know about the Dakotas, let's be honest.
When I got that Hawaii inquiry, she thought I was from San Diego. And that's why, because a lot of people will hire California photographers.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, so interesting. Maybe I'll be niched in San Diego. Just kidding. I don't know if I love California that much.
No.
I think it's fun to visit certain areas, but I don't think I would want to be there long term.
I just think it seems expensive. I would love to
It is.
I listened to a podcast where the girls are from Orange County, or they live in Orange County or whatever, and I'm some of the things that they do in whatever they're they just decide to go to the beach for sunset or
yes,
things like that I'm I'd like a vacation there. I don't want to live there because also Orange County is expensive.
Very
Groceries
true.
And stuff.
And just taxes and economy, all the things in California, maybe not ideal, but their beaches, very ideal.
Yeah. And they don't get hurricanes but their water is way colder than Florida's. It's not as swimmable all the time. Yeah,
I'll probably jump in. It'll probably be a little cold.
Yeah. You're gonna go to Erewhon? Is that around there? I always see people going to Erewhon, and I just think you had to have spent $30 to $40 on that one meal. Because the smoothies that people always talk about are $17 to $20. The Hailey Bieber one. I kind of want to try to remake it. I mean, I don't know what the original would taste like.
I was gonna say, what's in it?
Ashlyn's had it. It's a coconut strawberry cream smoothie, I think is what it is. So they literally put coconut cream on the edges, and then it's a strawberry some sort of smoothie. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably very easy to look up and recreate.
I'll probably have to go there then.
Yeah,
try it out.
So
it's one thing when you're on vacation, if you're spending I'm gonna go try to do it, kind of, but if that was your every morning I go to Pilates and then afterwards I go get a smoothie bowl, you would have to be very well off.
Yeah,
in order to afford
I follow
all of that.
some of the Dancing with the Stars pros, and they'll be we had a break in between rehearsals and we're going to Erewhon for lunch, and they get and I'm just oof, how much are they paying you on that show?
Do you know who Jet and Pookie are?
I've heard of them or seen.
They just had their little baby girl.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and I was trying to explain to Cole who Jet and Pookie are, and he was fake, really struggling to
or maybe it's a persona
understand. And then he was like, "What does this man do?" And then we were going into his where he graduated and all of the stuff, and basically he's in mergers and acquisitions.
Oof,
and he owns his own firm. Basically he buys dental Like his company acquires dental offices, puts them into a big one, and then sells that package to like a bigger one. It's very niched and interesting, but I was like, oh, I Googled, and again, Google, who knows? But I said, like, how much does he make? And it said anywhere from 250 to 480,000 a year.
Nice.
And I was like, Pookie, good job. The Pookster did good. She also makes like a crap ton of money though, like with her. Yeah, she is very good at what she does.
Yeah, I don't follow either of them, but I've seen their videos like, ooh, Pookie, what you wearing today? You look so good.
Quintessential Pookie is looking.
Like, what's her actual name? Do you even know?
Campbell.
Oh, okay.
Campbell and Jet Puckett.
Southern.
Very cute. I'm excited to see what the little girl's name is, because you know how like the baby name predictor lady, she kind of did like a run through of things she thinks it's not, but she's like, I don't know on this one. Like I haven't gotten enough intel. And I was like, interesting.
They put their life.
I think it's gonna start with a P, but then she was like, oh, because her last name starts with a P, maybe it won't.
Well, you'll have
but Campbell is a cute name.
I actually think Campbell is cute. Yeah, that's something else we won't keep the name a secret this time.
Oh, you're gonna tell us?
Yeah, the only reason we really kept Grant's name a secret was because we wanted to surprise Adam's family. Because if you don't know, it's named after his dad. His dad goes by David, or Dave really, but his full name is Grant David. So that's who Grant is named after, and it's also Adam's middle name, and so I've always loved it. I'm sure I talked about this in his birth.
I think we did, because I remember being like, you guys have to see the video. Yeah, it was so cute.
Which I never did post the video. I think I just recently sent it to my mother-in-law being like, did I ever give this to you? Because I didn't want to post it if he didn't want it.
Right.
Out there.
You must have just sent it to me.
Yeah, I showed you. Yeah. It's very sweet.
It is. Do you have names picked out?
Yeah, we do for a boy.
Okay.
I had one for a girl, but then Adam so if it was a girl, I was wanting to name it Ellen, which is my middle name. It's my mom's middle name, and it's my sister-in-law Meg's middle name. And I was like Ellen Rose, and we call her like Elle Rose, or like if we, whatever. I wanted to call her Elle.
Yeah.
But I liked that Ellen was a family name.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam was like Ellen DeGeneres, and he wrote it for me. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But, I mean, people are always like, Ellen's people say that Grant's an old man name, too. And I'm like, listen, they are going to grow up.
Things come and go also, like,
I don't want to give them a name that's, like, super cutesy, baby like,
Theo. Theo's cute, though.
Honestly, Theo is cute. I love the name Theodore and then calling him Teddy.
Oh, yes.
As, like, when they're little, and then if they...
I don't know why I said Theo. That's actually an old man name, so please disregard that.
Wasn't that your cat's name?
Yeah, I had a Theodore.
But I think Theodore is a strong name, and Teddy would be really cute.
Yeah.
Like, for people are always like, if you're going to give them a nickname, just give them that as their name. Like, no, I want them to have the strong, full name if they want it when they're older.
Yeah.
But I like having... Anyways, whatever. You do you, but I like nicknames. Grant does not have a nickname. Sometimes people call him Granty, but my Aunt Linda, she's Granty to us because she's great auntie, so we wanted to give her a special name for all the nieces and nephews. So on my side, we don't call him Granty,
I call him Granty Poo.
Yeah.
That's about as extensive as my nickname skills have gotten for him.
Yeah, we call him G-Man or G-Unit, but I really just call him Grant. Most of the time I'm saying, Grant David.
Grant.
Yeah. So.
Don't kill my plant.
Yeah.
Grant's been being a snake plant killer.
Yeah. He's testing all the boundaries.
Yeah, I don't even have kids to ruin my plants and they die, so I'm scared. But, okay, anything else good past summer this fall? I went to Arizona. That was fun. Yeah, we carved pumpkins.
You took Cole.
Yes, Cole went with. We mostly, we went to, hang out with Tom and Lakin, and then Emmett was turning 1. He turned 1 last week. This week. Anyway, last week. Mm-hmm. And so we did, his 1-year photos, put him in a pumpkin.
Yeah, cute.
And then Cole and I went up to Sedona.
I've actually never been to Arizona, so.
Yeah, Sedona is so beautiful. And even if you didn't love to hike, I feel like there's so many things you can do. But if you love to hike, you have to go. Has Lindy gone? I feel like that would be right up her.
They went to Arizona on their trip.
Yeah.
on their
I feel like
van
that would
trip.
be right up
Camper
their
trip.
alley for hiking because
Yeah,
it's
they
beautiful.
did hikes and stuff there. So
I also, speaking of Lindy's trip, I really want to go to the Salt Flats so bad.
oh yeah,
And then one of my girls at Second Shoots for me was just in Utah for like a content thing.
yeah.
They were on the Salt Flats too. And I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do like a photo shoot there as much as I just want to experience it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to do a photo shoot there if anyone
Yeah.
wants to.
Go
But
float in the water there or whatever.
like, just so fun.
Yeah, it does seem cool. I mean, I would love to visit
It's so,
Utah,
like,
Idaho, whatever.
Out
It's
of
just
this
so
world.
pretty. Yeah,
I want to do a road trip.
yeah. Honestly, there's there's so much in Utah and Idaho, beauty wise, like nature beauty wise. But I saw this thing that was in Idaho, and it said like this is not in Florida. It kind of looked like a really cool islandy beachy thing, but it's just this massive lake that I don't even know.
I suppose in the
Where-
summertime it would be like lush, like tropically-ish.
Yeah, but literally the water was so clear and it
Ooh.
like white sands, and it was just a lake in Idaho, but it was ginormous and had multiple like beaches along it. Obviously, I'll have to look up what it's called. I don't know, but anyways.
That's interesting. Right now I'm doing a Bible study and it's on Luke. It's called Luke in the Land. And the lady, don't ask me her name. I can find it later. But she like is recorded it in Israel. So like when she's talking about all the things like through the life of Jesus, of like Luke's, what's that called? Not gospel. Luke's recount of like
Yeah, it's a
Jesus's
gospel.
life. Yeah. And it's so cool because she'll like take you to those spots. And this week they were talking about like the baptism of Jesus, and so she was talking about like how it was in the Jordan and the river. It's so green. It's not a pretty looking river.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty all around it, but the water is very, very green. And then I was like, I'm sure the Dead Sea, we haven't gotten to that part. I'm sure the Dead Sea is also probably not the prettiest of lakes
Yeah, probably
or seas.
Not. Yeah,
But
I think it's called Bear Lake.
Bear Lake. Ooh.
See how like they're paddleboarding, but it's like you can see the
See the
sand
bottom.
with-
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I saw something, speaking of biblical things, where a guy was examining the Nile, I guess is that where
Like
Pharaoh's
Moses.
men
And,
were,
yeah.
yeah. And he saw coral encrusted chariot wheels, skeleton, like just proof
Yeah.
that of the accounts
That's
in the
so
Bible.
cool.
Yeah, I'm like, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. The bottom of the ocean, no thank you.
I think
But I'm glad people do that, because it's important to see, like, for us feeble-minded people,
yeah.
we like the
if you need proof, yeah. I wouldn't mind like scuba diving. That's a river, not a ocean
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah.
So there
But
can't be as
there's not
creepy
as
of
many
things.
creepy creatures, I'm
Probably
sure.
just like massive crocodiles. I just think of the weird things that are in the sea that you don't really know that are there.
It literally gives me the chills.
Like when I watch like the movie like the Megatron or like the Meg,
Oh.
like dumb movies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
But you just think it's like, yeah, what is down there that hasn't been explored? Because isn't it like only like a very small percentage of the
yeah.
ocean has ever been explored?
Yeah. I honestly, if it's dark in a pool, I can't get in. I have to see. That's why I don't like swimming in the lake, honestly. I mean, the lake is also kind of dirty, but if I can't see, I don't want to be in it.
That's fair. That's fair.
It doesn't even matter if it's a pool. As a kid, I was so scared of like a shark somehow coming into especially at my cousins where they lived near the beach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like jumped
just
jumped the beach and made it into the pool.
I used to always be scared, which this is actually apparently a legit or like a rational fear, if you will. But I used to be scared that a snake would come up through my toilet. But apparently they can go through like depending on where it lets out.
Depending
and that kind
on
of stuff.
like your
But we had like a sewer
septic.
system.
Yeah, like if you have a closed sewer system, I don't.
Yeah,
think
I don't
that
think
they
it was
could.
possible where we lived. We lived out on land in Virginia. That's when I was
But maybe
scared
somewhere
of it.
in like
But I
Florida
always-
or Australia,
Yes.
somewhere weird.
I always had to check the toilet. I feel like people get scorpions in like things like that in those places.
In Arizona, like Lakin, not their place that they live in now, but their first place was closer to like more of like mountains, and then there was like a canal, and they would get scorpions in their shower drains. And so they would always like, when I would come over, she would be like, hey, I just ran a bunch of water, but like make sure you check when you get in the shower. And I would always be like,
yeah.
Ah! One time there was like a little like thing of hair, like, I thought it was a skin. I was like, ah! And I was like, oh, it's hair, JC, you're fine. So yeah, I feel that would be the snake thing. I don't like snakes, so no. I've seen those videos. I think of it as like my butt. No, I don't want to think about it.
That's why when I was younger, I would always check the toilet before I went to the bathroom.
Smart. I mean, one should always check, actually.
Always check the shower too. Just paranoid for no reason.
Okay, so guys, we will be back next week with an actual topic.
Let us know what you want it to be.
I don't know what that topic is. But with the holidays, it's probably going to be a lot of just like fun. We could do like a thankful episode and like just
probably a lot of viewer/listener participation.
Yes, we love those. Yeah. So we are back. Let us know if you want to hear anything specific.
Follow us on Instagram at Buzz Podcast.
Yes. Yep. That is it.
I haven't been on
I should go log it in, make sure that it's alive. Yeah, we will be back next week again. Let us know if you have any ideas. Go follow us on Instagram, DM us, do all the things.
Rate us on wherever you listen to your podcast. I think on Spotify, maybe you can like the episode or something. I don't know. Do something.
I'm not a Spotify girl, so I don't know.
I don't know either, but I know that we do have Spotify listeners.
Cool. So and if you're on YouTube, give us those stars.
Yeah. You can comment. We can get all your suggestions on comments on YouTube too.
Yes, that's
true.
Thank
you for watching.
Okay, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.